Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to make chicken fried rice outside on the Blackstone griddle here in Louisville, Kentucky. It's about 70 degrees and sunny, so we thought we would go outside and do a video for you guys. Blackstone is a flat top griddle. It's made out of road steel, similar to what they use like at Waffle House. Or some of the Japanese steakhouses. If you do not have one of these at home, I highly suggest you get one. They run on propane. You can also hook it up to natural gas if your house has natural gas, but you're basically cooking on a giant skillet. Anything you can cook on top of your stove, you can cook outside in the Blackstone, from pancakes, grilled cheese, French toast, eggs, bacon, all the way to quesadillas, tacos, smash burgers. That's one of my favorite things to make. And then the fried rice, chicken fried rice, steaks fried rice, fajitas. I mean, there's so many different things you can do on this thing that if you get one, odds are you won't cook inside anymore. We cook out there all the time with it. We love it. The cleanup is easy. You just turn the burners all the way up on high and then scrape everything off and then hit it with water, and you basically scrape it, it steam cleans it, and then you just coat it with some oil and put the cover back on it and you're good. Cleanup is, it takes less than a minute to clean up versus, doing dishes in the sink or loading the dishwasher. We're going to do that today. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And if you have any questions or suggestions, please don't hesitate to say something. Thanks. We will see you outside by the Blackstone. We are going to be making a little bit of chicken fried rice with the chicken thighs that we had left over from when we made the chicken skins. So we're going to use the Blackstone griddle. We have mushrooms. We have diced onion. We have frozen peas and carrots. We have 3 pounds of diced chicken thighs, and then we have 5 cups of rice. Now, I use jasmine rice. You find it at any grocery store. But the key to making fried rice is you have to make the rice the day before. My favorite way to do it is we have an Instapot, and you just do 1-to-1 ratio. You do 3 cups of rice with 3 cups of water, put it in the Instapot, hit rice, and in 12 minutes it's finished. But you have to make the rice the day before, lay it out on a cookie sheet, and then you want to put it in the refrigerator uncovered so that it can dry out. That's what gives you that good crunchy rice, is letting it dry out in the refrigerator. So the first thing we are going to do, I've got all my burners on medium. Now, a lot of people, they use the little infrared thermometers to see what temperature their griddle is. I really don't care what temperature my griddle is. I just go by the knobs, medium, low, high. I consider this griddle a giant skillet. And when I'm cooking in the house on the stovetop, I don't use a temperature gun to see what I'm cooking in there. So I don't bother with that. I have everything on medium. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to throw down some oil and some butter, and we're going to start sweating these onions. Now, I am using vegetable oil, but you can use pretty much any oil that you want. We're just going to move these around. We want to sweat them down, get some good color on them, get them softened up. I don't do a lot of onions. I just do enough to give it some flavor, because not everybody likes onions. And honestly, if you cook them up soft enough, people won't even know they're in there. All right, now in here, we've got just regular salt and pepper. Going to do a pinch of pepper, pinch of salt, and then we're going to hit this with a little bit of garlic. The key is to season every layer. Don't just season it once it's all done. Season each thing as you put it in there. All right, these onions are getting some good color on them. Now we're going to throw in the mushrooms. and the frozen peas and carrots. Gonna throw in a little bit more butter. I'm just gonna mix all this together. Let that butter get melted in there. Frozen peas and carrots is the easiest way to do it. And they're cheap. I mean, you get a full bag of frozen peas and carrots. I think it's 99 cents. So, all right, again, pinch of pepper, pinch of salt. I love a lot of garlic, so I don't really do measurements. Just keep mixing this around. Now, I usually always end up fixing too much of the peas and carrots. So I'd rather make too much and not add it all in there than not have enough. So I might not use all of this for the rice that I'm making, but I might, you never know. All right, we're gonna move this over to the side and turn this burner down on low and let these just start rendering down. We're gonna come over here, throw down some oil. Use your spatula to spread it out real well. And then throw on your chicken. Now these are chicken thighs. I go ahead and dice them up before I cook them. That way they cook a lot faster. Now these thighs were marinated in teriyaki sauce overnight. You do 2 pinches of pepper, 2 pinches of salt, and hit it with the garlic. Then you're going to throw in a little bit of butter. Everybody loves butter. Flipping these peas and carrots over a little bit, making sure they get good and done. All right, come back to the chicken. I like big chunks of chicken in my rice. Some people like smaller pieces. If you like smaller pieces, cut them up smaller. I like bigger pieces. Turn this up a little bit. All right, now while that chicken's going, we're gonna get the rice on. And do more butter. And oil. Now when you put this rice on where it's been in the refrigerator, it's gonna be a little clumpy. But those clumps will come right off. Just take your spatula and just bust it up. All right, now we are going to throw a little bit of sesame oil in there. Now this stuff, a little bit goes a long way, so don't go too crazy with it. And then again, some garlic. And then a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. Rice will start softening up a little bit. You don't have to keep it moving the whole time, but you don't want it to sit still for too long of a time either. All right, check this chicken. Chicken's doing good. Spread it out a little bit. Now we're going to hit it with hoisin sauce. This is a thicker, sweeter sauce. I like it. You don't have to use it, but I just use a little bit. It's almost like a barbecue sauce, but with a Asian flair. And then your soy sauce. And on the soy sauce, some people like a lot, some people don't. I like quite a bit. But once you get that soy sauce in there and start mixing it together, you start getting that color. Just keep mixing it up. I can tell by the color we're getting that I need a little bit more soy sauce. Got a little bit of rice got over there in the peas and carrots. There's nothing hard about this. There's nothing expensive about this. Rice is cheap, chicken's pretty cheap, soy sauce is cheap. Mushrooms, onions, peas, and carrots, all pretty cheap. All right, next thing we're going to do, we'll make a little hole here in the middle. We're going to throw in a little butter. And then we're going to pour in 3 eggs. And we'll just let them hang out for a little while. And then we'll start mixing them up. Check on this chicken. Wish you guys could smell this. You can do this with shrimp, steak, tofu. You can do it without any meat at all. You can just do rice and your vegetables. Once them eggs get close to being done, then we will just combine everything together, give it a taste, see if we need to add anything, and go from there. All right, let's get these eggs mixed up in here. And eggs is something you don't have to do if you don't want to. All right, we'll get the chicken in. Now we're going to slowly start mixing in the vegetables. We don't want too many vegetables in here. We want chicken fried rice. We don't want it to be vegetable fried rice with a little bit of chicken in it. So that looks about good right there. All right, let's give this a taste. See if we need to add anything, see where we're at. It is perfect. We'll get it all in a bowl, get it in the house, get the Blackstone cleaned up, go eat. Okay, welcome back. Now we are inside the kitchen and this is the final product. And let's give it a taste and see what we think. Just like any restaurant you can go to.
It's really good.
Same thing, you can do it at home. So if you have any questions, any suggestions, have any recipes that you struggle with on the Blackstone, shoot us a message. We'll probably do some tacos in the next couple of days. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.